Okay, Martha, say that again.
I can't be, I can't. Now you made me forget it, Joey. I cannot afford to be depressed, okay? So I need to sing and dance and love my life. That's all.
Right. Yeah, I love to dance too. We have to shake it off sometimes. Um, especially on some bad days or whatnot. That's the way I see mindset. It's you have to set your mindset to what you're looking to do with your life, and
Right.
go there. And it doesn't matter, like, if people don't like you and stuff like that, it's fine too, but I'm not gonna take it personal.
There's a saying in well, the Mexican way is
The
I'm not
Mexican way.
I'm not a gold coin, so not everybody can love me or like me. But you know what? I'm worth it anyway. Whether they think so or not, I'm worth it. And
Yep.
I'm giving myself the value. No one can take the value of who you are unless you yourself take it away. So
Woohoo!
no, no. It's gotta, gold is wonderful and everything, but it's a person. Each of us know their own worth.
Exactly. And you have to value yourself and put yourself in a high standard each day. We're not the same person that we were yesterday or years ago, you know?
Right, right. I mean, each day we grow, each day we learn, and each day we value ourselves even better than the next time.
Yeah, exactly. I love
So
it. I like this conversation.
I'm being inspirational now.
You're being inspirational.
Ay, ay, ay.
Give us some inspiration, Alice.
I'm listening.
Hi, Alice.
Hi, how you doing, Martha? How
Good,
you
good,
feeling? You
good.
look good.
Thank you, thank you. I feel good. How
Yeah,
was
you look
the
good.
that yes, what was it? The concert that you and Joby went to?
Oh, the movie premiere, it was good. The movie was pretty good. Jovi laughed the whole time.
Yeah, it was funny. One part was like, it reminded me of Alice. I was like, Alice, that's gonna be you. Watch. You're gonna be like that.
Uh, well, you know what?
With
That just
her assistant holding the phone and all that stuff. Right, Alice?
Right. Yeah,
and
that's right.
driving at the same time.
And driving at the same time. That's right. That is correct.
That's super nice.
We got Fernando on.
Okay. No exercise.
No exercise. No, we have to
No
exercise.
exercise.
Oh, you
All
heard
right,
me. I'm sorry.
then I'm gone. Then I'm done.
You shaved, primo.
Yes, I did. I took everything off. Started all over.
Start all over. It's good.
Mhm.
Next week will be the same, right, Fernando?
Give it about 2 weeks, and then I'll be looking like a homeless guy again. You know, I was wiping my face. Us Latinos like sometimes with no tissue, we use toilet paper to wipe our face. I saw these white dots here, and it's like, oh, toilet
Are you
paper.
sure they were white dots? Are you sure it was the tissue?
Hold on. And I go like this, and I got some of it on, and then I'm like, what? Why isn't that coming off? That's because it's my beard. So yeah, I wasn't sure, and it wasn't just the toilet paper.
That's okay. We take you the way you are, no matter.
Thank you. I'll I'll accept that. I like that. Um, How you guys doing? Good evening.
Good evening.
Jovi asked me to do exercise.
What a surprise.
What a surprise.
So I think we should just do it like a routine today
Okay.
from the stuff that we did, right? So a review, and then we'll do just like a little routine. Sound good?
That sounds excellent.
Speak now or forever hold your peace.
No, no, exercise.
It'll be easy.
Exercise.
It'll be
I need
really
it.
I'm with Martha. No.
it'll be easy.
I'm like,
Facilito.
I need it. We need it. We all need the exercise.
You speak for yourself. You need it.
We all do.
I need it too. All right, so we're gonna start with beggar's hands, right?
Okay.
Right here. Beggar's hands. That's what it looks like. You can stay sitting. Just like that, both sides, right?
Great.
About shoulder width, right? Like that. And then we're just gonna turn them over. And you're gonna turn them all the way over. Like that. So this pinky should be about the bridge of your nose. Your thumb should be pointing down. We're gonna roll it back down. You don't want to be all the way in, about a fist off of your torso, right out here. Okay. So it looks like that from the side. You kind of want to go a little bit forward, right? And then you roll it down. So when you do from here to here and vice versa, it's an arc. Goes like that. Right? Does that make sense?
That makes sense.
So we create that arc. We call this rolling the bone. Right? Key. So let's do about 12. We'll start from here, starting with 1. All right. 1, 2, and drill forward. Más para abajo, más para abajo. More forward. There you go. Remember, the pinky about the brow of your nose, right? Thumbs pointing down, roll down. It's 2, 3, and then again, you're giving a little pressure forward, right? You see how I'm not just rolling up, but I'm going forward. 3, 4, 5.
Okay.
Now come down here. Now roll up. There you go. Come down. 6, 7. If we mess up, we start over. 8.
These are easy. These are easy.
These are easy. But I'm only giving you 12. You're supposed to do about 50 of these.
I couldn't.
9, 10. 1, 2. So we can do these as fast or as slow as you want, right? I'm doing it slow because I want to make sure that everybody sees it, right? But typically when you do them, you're supposed to be going like this. And then thrusting forward, right? From the front, right. Looks like that. So there's power here, right? You could do one arm, right? You could do opposing arms.
No.
You could do doubles, right? And if you want to have a weight in your hand, you can have a weight in your hand. I'm just going to simulate a weight.
Ah, okay.
Okay. Like 2-3 pounds, something very light, and it'll burn. It'll start to burn here. That's for your shoulders. Okay. For your shoulders. So again, this is the bong sao position, which is an inverted hand. And again, we're just arcing, right? Right. Okay. So that one's easy. And we're gonna revisit the futsal, which is from the same starting position. We'll start from here. We're just gonna point our fingers like a puppy, right? Like a dog, right? And then roll it down, roll it up, and you're kind of flicking forward a little bit, right?
Mhm.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And where are you feeling this? Right here. Right in these forearms, right? Help you with your grip strength, right? So again, if we're doing them fast, it look like that. And if you do those hard and fast, again, at your own pace, you'll start to feel a burn in your forearm, around your wrist, and towards your elbow. Okay. And again, same thing if you want to have a weight.
Oh, okay.
So let me go get a weight and I'll show you. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Ay, Jovi, no dijiste nada. No te creas, it's okay. I'll forgive you.
I
I'll
did
forgive-
text you guys. I text all of you that we were doing a workout. And I posted it on Facebook too. Let me get my weight.
Okay.
Yeah, I have mine.
So I don't have a dumbbell. I thought I did.
I
But
got
either way, if you have them, just hold them like that, and then turn them over. Higher. Yeah, there you go. And then roll it down. Right, but this is curved. This is not straight. This is curved.
Andre,
oh,
can
okay.
you open Lizzie the door, please?
Okay, so it's got a slight bend.
Lisa's in the backyard. Can you open the door, please?
Boom. 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 Okay. So, questions, complaints?
Questions, complaints.
So, again, if you have the dumbbell, I don't have a dumbbell. I'm sorry. You can hold it like that. Okay. And then drill it in. You're drilling it in. Right. You're rolling it back, and then
Okay,
There.
I felt that one.
like you're punching, right? Right. And you do it with a little bit of force. Again, at your own pace, at your own speed, right? But if you do them harder and faster, you'll feel more of the effect, even with very little reps. So if you can, do like 4 sets of 15 or 4 sets of 10. Okay.
4
And then if
sets,
it's not,
15.
because this is no weight, right? It's just your limbs. Do like 4 sets of 15, and you're going to get a nice shoulder burn, but it's going to help you with this area, right?
Okay.
This also works your shoulder, but it also works your forearm, which
Okay.
is this one. Same thing if you have weights. And you know, you want to make sure to see the bend in my arm. then you could just start punching it out. All right. Now, if I want to get your brain going, one side and another side.
With the weights?
You could do it with the weights too. So this side is just going to be like this. The right side is going to do the first move. Right? Leave it at the top. Leave the right. Put the other arm away for right now. We're just going to do the right side. Right side. Is that your right side, Jovi? That's.
No. This is the right one.
Take your right arm right here, beggar's hands, right? And we're going to turn it over and we're going to go like that, right? Single arm, right? Same thing right there. And leave it at the top. Leave it there. Everybody leave it there. Now take the other hand like this. Okay? And this hand, we're just going to move the left. And this hand's going to do the second movement. Okay, now we're going to tie them together. This one's going to come down and this one's going to come up. This one's going to come down and this one's going to come up. This one's going to come down and this one's going to come up. And we're not doing this. No. See how my shoulders, my torso's not moving, right? And we're not chicken winging like that either. Right there. See how it's nice and clean, right? The lines are clean. Boom. 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 So you do this about 12 times. One rotation is both sides equally, right? So we start from here. That's 1. That's 2. That's 3. That's 4. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. All right. Everybody get that one?
Yes. So, quick question. I know that you have mentioned that your friend that had diabetes, in order for him to lower his sugar levels, he would do this repetition to lower the sugar levels.
Yeah, so we'll address that in a minute. I'm going to
Okay.
give you different ways to do the same thing, okay?
Okay, perfect.
That's just exercise for conditioning, right? But you can do these things, you know, while you're watching TV, right?
Mm-hmm.
Switch. Also gets both sides of your brain working, right?
Sure.
So, for the diabetes, if you cannot walk or you don't feel like walking or you don't feel like moving too much, you're gonna just take your hands like this. You put one in the middle, one towards your chest, and then one out. And I just want you to go over the hand. One pulls in, one pushes out. And the goal is that you do 100 of those. That's just a start. So that's 100 per hand,
Okay.
which is really 200, right? And it's almost like if you walked a long distance. Of course, speed and intensity matter too, right? So, I mean, I could do this, right? But if I do this, now I'm burning sugar, right?
Mm-hmm.
So in order to count, I just count one hand, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 20. 1, 2, 3. It's 6, 7, 8, 9, 30. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 40. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 50. So you just did 100 with 2 hands, but I want you to do 100 with 1 hand, which is 200. Work your way up to it. Really want to impress me, then work to doing 1,000. And you can break them up in sets where you do, 25, stop, that's 50, right? 25, stop, and 1,000, I'll take both hands, right? I'll take both hands. So 25, stop, 25, stop, or 1 minute straight.
Okay.
1 full minute. You just do 1 full minute as fast as you can go.
Okay.
Okay? Don't worry about how fast I am. I'm fast.
Can you reverse it back and forth?
If you want to do a brain thing, you can go forward and then you could go back, forward, and then you could go back. That way both sides of your brain are also working, right?
Oh, that's cool.
Okay. This is different too. So you could pretend that you're plucking feathers, right? You could just flick your fingers, or you could punch. So in order not to get tired when you breathe, your breathing is important. So when you're breathing, you go long breath. Long breath, long exhale. Okay, and now you're burning sugar and you're getting your heart rate up.
Oh, okay, good.
Make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Questions? I have to check my other phone, so just do 50, 25, 1 hand,
Okay.
and I'll be right back.
So did you guys understand that? Here I am, you, Martha, muted you.
Really low.
I'm sorry, my speaker is not loud and I only kind of hear you a little bit. So I'm going to go like this.
Oh. No, but did you
They
understand
went
it?
down,
Like
they
what
lowered,
he was saying?
did they? Ask them if
I
they
got that.
lowered ask them if they lowered it, 'cause it was loud for you right now. Ask them.
Oh, I mute you,
Could
Martha.
you unmute me, Jovi?
Does anyone else have any questions? How about you, Sarah?
Ooh, no, ma'am, I'm good.
So did you understand like when he's doing it really quick? How
Yes,
it's gonna
ma'am.
help your heart rate go up? And these are, you can do these sitting down. So at least you have that option. Sorry, Martha. Hold on. Can you repeat that, Martha? I didn't hear you.
Is that what he's only giving us for exercise?
Yeah, so he wants you to do 25 like exercises like that, and then like this where you're plucking feathers, and then you can reverse it as well. So you're
Ah,
using
okay.
both sides of the brain. But that helps to lower your sugar and also raise your heart rate. So like anyone that can't
I can't hear.
walk or anything like that, they'll help you guys out.
Joey, I even heard that even if you do the same thing with your feet, it's the same thing as you're doing it with your hands.
Yeah. So I don't know if you remember the other class that he had mentioned. You can walk and start doing the same thing while you're walking, that's also gonna help out. So like for you, Alice, that you're on your treadmill, you can do those hand movements to also raise up your heart rate.
Oh,
So like
okay.
do 1 minute with the hands and your while you're walking, and then the next minute you just walk. So you have that option as well.
Okay.
Sorry, I muted you, Freddie.
Mute. Okay, sorry. So 2 options with the feet, right? So if we do the feet, you can turn your hands, and if you're sitting, you could just move your feet while you're sitting. You can hear mine, right? They make a certain sound. It sounds like taka 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 taka. That's the sound you want. And a rhythm, right? It makes it a little bit more worth your while if you have a rhythm. Or if you're walking, just turn your hands while you're walking. Then if you really want to do some more, you could turn your waist and turn your hands and walk too, right? But I sometimes turn my waist as I'm moving my hands.
Like for women, when you guys do that, you're gonna make your waist slimmer.
Yeah.
And also men, but like this is, it's gonna shape you a little bit more when you do that, especially when you're doing the turnarounds and doing your arms like that.
Now, if you do full extensions, you get rid of the grandma muscles. If you do enough of them, right? So it sounds like a
that
lot.
one.
Yeah, it's the same thing. It's just a full extension, right? If you crash your hands, it's okay. It's normal. That means you're just getting faster. Again, at your own speed, at your own comfort. Usually I'll belt out like 25. Then I'll take a break, and then I'll do it again. Long breaths. As you're okay. That way you don't start to gas out. So work your way up to 1,000. If you don't get it, that's fine. But that should be your mega goal, right? 1,000. I say that because when we did these, our minimum was 1,000. Okay. So your maximum is 1,000 until you can do 1,000. And then we'll go from there. All right.
That sounds
Again, speed and intensity is up to the individual. But the more speed, the more intensity, the better the overall benefit for your heart and your musculature, right?
Mhm.
Okay. So, and it's just routine. So I would say do these, work up to these up to 100. Somebody said they were easy.
Martha.
And then do 100 of these. And then do 100 of the punches or the plucking, right? Immediately, one after the other. And then do that for 3 sets.
Okay.
Okay. And then you're going to start seeing your arms get a little different. And then later I'll show you how to get more resistance as you get better and how we get more speed. And again, these are things that have a martial application, but that's not what we're doing. We're using them as an exercise, right? We're using them as cardio and as light in resistance training, right?
Yeah.
So the other one that I want to do is the one that Steve showed us.
Mhm.
If you have a stick, I don't know, when you can get a stick or something solid like this, And at least the length of your forearm, right? So from the elbow to the tip of my fingers, something to that effect. Okay? This is so, and again, if you don't have a stick, it's okay. We'll revisit, but I want you to get a stick, again, the length of your forearm at the very minimum. So what we're gonna do is if I grab it the same way, you notice how we're doing the same thing, beggar's hands, right? I'm stretching this bottom hand and the wrist by cranking on this, right? Then I bring it back. Then I bring the other hand. And notice this position, what does that look like? Right?
Yes.
It's the same thing, right? Here, this is a bong sao, right? It's a little bit lower. And then I swing it around and I do the other side. Okay. So then eventually you start 1, 2, 3, 4, nice and easy, so in case it hurts, right? Okay. So again, we start from here, and then we push one end forward, pull it back, and stay on the stick, and then it stretches. Then we do everything in the opposite direction where we push it forward, pull it back, and turn the hand over. So we go to the other side, pull it in. All right. Wait, sorry, I got confused. Push it forward, pull it back, stretch the right side. All right. Push it forward, push it out. Now we go to the left side. Right. Pull it in, pull it back, push, pull, right? So everything is a pull first, and then a push to return. Pull to start, push to return, right? So we're pulling on both actions to start the move. We pull here, we pull, this one's the action hand, right hand pulls, and then the left hand pulls. In that order, right? And then we push the left hand back and push the right hand out. Make sense? No. We pull the left hand in, pull the right hand up. So we pull to initiate and we push to finish. Push the right hand out, push the left hand up. Okay?
Okay.
And again, so next time we do this, everybody better have a stick
Right.
or a magazine or something, right?
A magazine.
Something about your forearm length. All right? So that.
Alice, your magazine.
Then the other one, so that was an underhand grip, tansao, right? Which is beggar's hands again. Okay. Remember, pulling on the first action, pushing on the second action, and then reversing, and then going to the other side. Pulling on the first action, pushing on the second action, right? Then there's another one where we grip it overhand, and we push, and then we push. You notice how my wrist is turning, right? Then we pull it up, push it forward. It's a rotation here. This is a nice stretch for your wrists and for the shoulders. This is good for after what I just told you guys to do with the sets, right?
Mm-hmm.
So this is a nice cool down for that action, right? I would do this about at least 3 times per side. You know, nice and long, you can hold them there. Let's switch them and see what that does. So now you're working both sides of the brain too, right?
Mhm.
It helps with coordination
Okay.
as well.
So then
But-
they can be dancing afterwards.
Yeah. Does that help?
Yeah, that helps. I like,
Questions, complaints? Everybody's too quiet. They're probably asleep.
they're all muted, that's why. Alice, you have any questions?
No, I'm driving, so I'm catching the end parts each time I come back. But no, I don't have any questions. But I'm gonna definitely try it when I get into my apartment.
Okay. Yeah, once I cut it, I'll send it out to you guys.
Now, these drills, this one
Mhm.
can also be combined with another person to give you resistance.
Mm.
Okay. When you have another person, one of you will do this action, and then the other one will be on top. I can't do it with myself, right? But the other person will be meeting their hand like that. And then you can give each other the amount of resistance that you want until one of you gives up, right? So one of you is doing this, and then the other one's doing that. So eventually, when you do have somebody as a partner, you'll be doing it as a two-person drill. The same goes for any of these, right? Any of these can be a two-person drill.
That makes sense.
Sounds good?
Sounds great.
Anything else? Your brain's working, Jovi?
Brain's working.
No, I don't. I was trying the first one, and people looking at me while I'm driving, and I'm getting out the car trying to go get groceries because I'm working. Hell is she doing? It's like I'm doing karate chops on this.
Yeah.
He's
So,
very good. He's very good stretching my daughter. It's like, Mama, what are you doing? What is that?
so I'm gonna, because Alice said that, I'm gonna say what my teacher told me. If you're embarrassed because other people, and I'm not saying that you are, Alice, I'm just gonna say what he said. If you're embarrassed that other people are looking at you, but they're not gonna do anything for your health, so who cares what they think?
Exactly.
I agree with you. Anybody that knows me know I do not
So-
care. So
So I am. So you'll see me driving, and I'll do this with one hand, right? And I don't care who's looking at me. But I guess later on we could do different things for the spine, like I'll just show them, right?
Okay.
We don't have to do them. Excuse me for that. So, this is a drill here. Right? I'm just trying to make room. Center. It makes the spine do this. And then we could do this here. We wrap ourselves. It's like we're wrapping ourselves. This one's back here. And back, right?
Okay.
Then we could do things like this here. That's good for all this, right? but now you start to put the feet into it. Right. But all this is for the spine.
For the spine, okay.
Yeah. This is here. Pop up. Okay. But yeah. Won't worry about that too much right now.
Okay.
All that is good, right?
Mm-hmm. That one's good, at least for the spine, to stretch it out.
So next time, if I get a chance, we'll do that one. I'll go that one. You flail the arms out, and it's to get your breath and stuff and loosen up the spine.
Okay.
Spine is health, right?
Mm-hmm. It is.
We lose that, we lose everything.
Mm-hmm. It's true.
So we'll do the stick next time and the arm thing as I come up with stuff. Was that good?
That was great. I liked it a lot.
So now you have a drill and you have a routine.
Okay.
100 of these is the goal. 100 of these is the goal. And 100 of these is the goal. In that order. 100, 100, 100, and then catch your breath and then do it again 2 more times.
Okay.
That
That's
sounds like
okay.
300 to me.
He thinks
So-
we can out, Alex.
So if you're watching TV, do it during the commercials.
Mm-hmm.
Or a good drill, again, hard and fast, 1 solid minute.
Okay.
So we're putting a little more spice on these things now. Okay. And then I'm going to look at everybody's movement and then we'll go from there.
Okay. Sounds good.
Yeah,
Right?
it feels good to stretch, like I was saying. It's those are different movements than whatever we have done.
Yes.
It seems to be like it's an exercise with a different approach to the how you call it, to the bones, I guess I want to say, to the
Yeah, because they're all related to structure, right?
mm-hmm.
Then there's this kind of stuff too, for the wrist. So I used to do this all for fighting. Now I just do it for exercise because I don't want to fight.
That's what I was gonna tell you. One of the exercises that we was doing right now, it was like if you was hitting the pair, the little pair that they hang, the boxers, and they hit it, consistently.
I mean, if you do this,
exactly that. Yeah.
You can hit a bag, or a pad if you want to, but
yeah,
this is I show you guys like this because we're doing passive stuff, right? It's just to get your blood sugar under control. So my friend would do that and he would if he ate too much sugar or drank something that was not good, he would just sit there and watch TV and go like this.
Mm.
And you feel better if you do it after you eat too. It'll help you.
Oh, I'm gonna tell my daughter to do that.
Yeah, like I eat sometimes and I feel bloated. I'll start turning my hands and then I'll just give one belch and then I'll feel better. That's if you can't walk or you don't want to walk or you don't want to go outside. This is a good alternative.
Yeah.
Well, I can't walk very much right now, so when you said that we could do them sitting down,
Absolutely.
that was good. Yeah.
I mean, I eventually want everybody to get up, right?
Of course. I walk with a walker.
Okay.
Right now. And like I said, I go to the doctor with my daughter and, walk. But I had to have the walker because like I said, that the Santomis that I'm taking. It helps me with the mobility of my knees. Nevertheless, my knees still had to carry the weight, you
Right.
know, and that's when my resistance come to minimum because I'm carrying the weight, and my knees, they get to a point like we don't want to work no more. Sorry. So, I gotta have the walker with the seat so I can sit down and rest
Yeah.
because the pain is just, whew, sometimes it's unbearable, especially when it's going to rain. Oh my gosh.
And I have that problem.
Yeah.
I can tell.
So,
I can tell when it's going to rain 2 days before it happens.
yeah, exactly. I'll be
Uh,
telling my husband, hey, did they say if it's going to rain? Because I'm running like crazy. He's like, oh boy, it's going to rain probably, in the next few hours. Because when you start hurting like that, yeah, water is coming.
Yep. But again, at your leisure, at your comfort, at your speed, at your intensity. Everybody's different, right? Everybody's different. So please do it the way it works for you.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you so much.
And thank you. Yes, thank you for giving us this time and this wisdom. Yeah, indeed.
Yes, thank you.
All are welcome. My pleasure. And I'll think of more stuff.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good.
I mean, there's a lot. I just gotta modify it so we can, have her keep it as simple as possible and easy for everybody. Right. So this way, I'll leave it like a thermostat. You can turn it up or you can turn it down.
Sure.
And then, you could put the weights in there or resistance bands. I did it before for Jovi on I had resistance bands on here. Same effect. Mhm. All right.
It was great. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Well, thank you so much.
Well, thank you guys.
I did enjoy him, even though I said I didn't want to exercise. Okay.
It wasn't too bad, right? It wasn't too bad.
Not at all.
No, it wasn't.
But you could feel that you can make it hard if you want to, right? Then you start to huff and puff a little bit if you really want to
Yes.
try, right?
Yes,
So
indeed.
yeah, so that's what I want for you to measure yourself, right? And very good. Well, I'm happy to share. Aquí estoy.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you all.
Thank you.
Y'all have a good weekend.
You too.
You too. Put the hair back on your face.
I know, right? He looks different.
Did I? With the salt and pepper?
With the salt and pepper.
All right. It'll be back in a week.
Okay.
I
We
almost told
forgive
him.
you.
I almost told him namaste when he closed his hands.
I did. I did say namaste. I did. I said
Namaste,
namaste. I had to stop myself.
I'm working on my peaceful side these days. Peaceful. I have a high stress job, so I'm always trying to find balance and get that out of me. But anyway, I won't take up more of your time. You guys have a good weekend.
You
You
too.
too.
Thank
sir.
you.
Thank you. God bless you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.